is up, YouTube? It's KJ, and I'm back with another video. And of course, as you guys can see, I'm here with, again, Brother Fofana, my boy Fo, and we are here with Dr. Jackson Lamar. So first off, I just want to say thank you for having us here. This is something that I'm trying to get more into, as in just giving business owners more of a platform to promote their business and, you know, just to shine light on the great things you guys do.
Hey, I just want to say thank you, really thank you from the bottom of my heart for you taking time to recognize me as a business owner. Just thank you for coming out, you know, for doing this, you know, I appreciate that.
No problem.
First question, man, like we talking about being a business owner, let alone being a black business owner. So the first question is, what kind of made you kind of hop into this space? Like, I know you in back in the day, you used to cut hair, and now you're kind of transitioning into what you're doing. I'm not an expert, so I'll let you kind of get in. So like, my question is, like, what made you get into this space?
What made me get into this space was my father lost hair when he was young, and I saw him scramble around for hair loss solutions, and I shaved my head, and it looked good. But when my bald spot had a bald spot, that bothered me. So that's when I got, you know, I saw scalp micro-pigmentation years ago, but I never thought about it. And then one day, as my bald spot was getting more bald spots, that's when I just started investing into it. I wanted it, and then I knew that if I wanted it, it'd sell.
That's kind of dope, because we see guys from every race, every age now, going through hair loss and just trying to find like that space to where they can feel comfortable about themselves.
Absolutely.
In the mirror, or people just kind of looking at them and making them feel comfortable. So
that's really important when you said making people feel comfortable. Everybody wants you know, afro or something like that though, but when people get SMP, they feel comfortable about themselves. They get more confident. That's what I really love about my job.
Let me interrupt. Let's rewind just a little bit. Let them know who you are and like what you specialize in.
Okay. Is your specialty?
Okay, my name is Jackson Lamar. I do hair tattooing for concealing hair loss, meaning that if you have hair loss, you're going thin, I can fill it in to make it look, you know, more fuller, or we can actually create you a look of a buzz cut where it can frame your face, which makes a person more attractive, or, you know, like me, sexy, you know what I mean? And so that's what the SMP, you laughing. But anyway, all good, all good. Yeah. But anyway, that's what, you know, that's what I do. It's just, you know, framing the face. Framing the face makes a really, really, really big difference.
How long have you been doing this?
Going on 8 years. No, I just started yesterday. No, I'm just 8 years. 8 years. I said 8 years.
Okay.
When it first started, the second wave of scalp micro-pigmentation that hit the United States. So. What I said, because when it first came here, it was exclusive to certain people, and then they started opening up the floodgates to it, and then also, it was just a few companies, one or two, that trained into it. And so when I found out who was good, I jumped on the bandwagon with it. So I'm one of the first people that do this in this region.
Nice. So you've been doing it for 8 years. That means you was doing it during COVID. Did you have any challenges during COVID, or how was that like?
Hey, that's a good question. You know what I mean? So during COVID, for me, my business blew up. I didn't know. That's what made me invest more into it, because a lot of guys couldn't hit the barbershop or anything like that. And a lot of guys that was wearing man weave, they couldn't go to their practitioner because they closed up all the shops, you know, here in Texas.
Okay.
And I thought it was a joke when people was calling me, because I got a lot of phone calls, you know, about getting SMP. So I did a couple of them, and then when I got paid, I was like, let me invest more into this, because I saw a need for it. It was really convenient for those who couldn't make it to the barbershop or anything like that. So my business grew during the challenges of COVID.
Okay.
The challenges of COVID.
A lot of people shut down during COVID, man. They couldn't sustain, and so it's kind of dope to see this space flourish.
For me, it did.
Growing through COVID is something to be proud of.
Oh yeah, because I was scared because I was cutting hair at the same time and doing this, and when they shut down the barbershops, I didn't know how I was going to make it, you know, for that point. And I just said, God Almighty provided, you know, this, and to do a couple of treatments that helped out a whole lot.
That's perfect.
So we talked about like your transition from like cutting hair to SMP through COVID, and just you kind of going into this space. So now that you've been here for 8 years, like, and you know you've been going strong, but what makes your product like different? What makes you a 5-star? What makes me want to be like, hey, I need to go to this guy if I needed that? So
what makes me different from the competition is that I went and trained with the best artists in the world, literally trained with the best artists in the world to bring you the best experience. So I took time, studied the internet, found out who was good, and went to them and trained. One of the things I like training with artists who've been in the business for a long time, because this is a skill that you have to see what your work looked like over years. I've seen a lot of artists do work for today, but they never know how it's going to age. I love the way my work looks over time. It softens up, get it relayered, softens up to keep it looking natural. Because one of the things you don't want to happen is somebody come up to you and notice that you got it. You know, like when you see people with like paint or sprays and stuff like that, you know, like somebody's uncle at the wedding or something like that. It's like that, you know, it's you can see it. You know, I don't want nobody to say that that person has SMP. I want them to look. My motto is I want you to look good. Yeah. I want my SMP to look good, but I want you to look even better.
Look good, feel good.
That's my whole motto. You know, so the best way to look good is to be natural.
We talked about like people coming from like all over. Have you had any clients come from like different states to like just to come get your product? Like, you know, I just want to glorify, because I think being a little modest on how good you are, but like let people know like people come from all over. Like we won't say like celebrities or anything like that. Like kind of really talk about your product and how really good you are at your job. So
okay, yeah, I have people coming from, you know, around the United States, and I thank God for the opportunity. Especially when I first started out, because I was one of the few that was doing it, especially in this area. A lot of people research Dallas, and so this is a good hub to, you know, come to, easy to get in, get out. So I have people coming in from either Ohio to Chicago, a few people from New York, you know, looked out for me. I'm saying these people looked out for me, you know, because I'm blessed in this industry. So I'm gonna keep it humble, so I'm gonna stay modest with it. So I've been blessed for people to come from like Arkansas. They drove through. Y'all took care of me. Memphis, Mississippi. People drove to, you know, come see me. And this is the first time I ever thought about it, because I've been so engrossed in making people look good. I never had the time to sit back and think like, man, these people, you know, drove in from Oklahoma to New Mexico, you know, things like that. So, you know, from around even Houston, and Houston got some good artists, in my opinion, for people to drive out to come see me, man.
You must be doing a good job. Yeah, sure. The quality is there.
Okay, cool. Okay, so speaking on the future, I'm already knowing you already successful and you're going to continue to be successful, but what are the next steps for you as far as evolving and just growing?
Next steps that I want to do with Scout Micro-Pigmentation is from a holistic standpoint of an individual. Because I see a lot of guys come in and they're losing their hair, they're going crazy, you know. They call confidence is lost. Some things you can't have control over, so what I want to do is help men totally, you know, what type of workout to do, to make, you know, grooming, you know, those are things that I want to do. So I'm gonna write blogs for bald men to make their bald style better. That's my whole motto, to make your bald style better. Because I want you to be more confident in your hair loss, or I want you to be confident in having a hairstyle as you lose the hair. So, you know, even, you know, somebody cracked a joke, you know, because I was like, you know, what should I do? And somebody said, man, sell them tattoos, beards, and steroids, and that, you know, that'll make a person more confident. Don't do that. But anyway, but you know, it's a lot of things that can, you know, make a person stand out.
Giving a man confidence is probably the dopest part. Because there's a lot of men out here that's losing hair, and once you lose hair, you lose confidence. And everybody knows you get a fresh fade, fresh cut, you feeling confident.
No, for sure.
And so confidence is key, and that's a great brand. That's a great motto. So
just kind of like in that space, I know we talked about like your marketing and something we talked about before. Man, getting into women's hair. I know we talked about men balding, and I know a lot of women. It's been around, like they've been tattooing their eyebrows, they even their hairlines. They kind of fill in. So like, I know we talked about you being in that space, but also let the people know, man, like you also do women's hair. And so I think you kind of talk about that as well too. So.
Got it. You know, for ladies, a lot of people don't realize the amount of hair loss that females have, because what they do is they hide it, and a lot of women are coming out of, you know, the weaves and sew-ins and things like that, and they just embracing their natural look, their natural beauty, which that's something that I like. But they're starting to embrace it. As I go to events, I'm starting seeing ladies shave their head and embrace it. Now they just want to make their bald style look better too as well. And so we can just add in SMP and they can go about their day, you know, with it. And some of them look way better than with a lot of the hair that they have put in or trying to hide it and things like that. So my heart is overjoyed to see a woman, you know, to be confident about, you know, her look and embracing her femininity, you know, by getting this. You know, I seen a lady, she doing some hoop earrings and some glasses, and she put them up like that, so she has a whole different style, a whole different level of sexiness. You know what I mean? And so, that's it right there. And she looked good. I almost wanted to talk to her. But anyway, she looks incredible.
No,
especially when her confidence goes up.
For sure.
So you out here selling confidence to men and women.
Well, absolutely.
From there, I just want to say I appreciate you having us once again in the Dallas area, Dallas-Fort Worth area, and Texas in general. As you see, he's worldwide. You know, just reach out to him. It's just been a pleasure being here. He out here selling confidence. You know, everybody wants to be confident. Yeah.
And say, don't forget sexy.
And that. So, once again, I just want to say we appreciate you. Thank you for this opportunity. We trying to get out to every small business, every entrepreneur. Well, this is actually not a small business, so you know, but it's a blessing to have this opportunity to sit here and talk to you. So, if you will you please, you know, give out your website, where can they find you, all of that.
Hey, thank you for tuning in, listening. I really appreciate it, like from the bottom of my heart, for real. You can look me up at www.jacksonsmp.com. Again, www.jacksonsmp.com. Look at some of my styles, and then what my website I'm bringing for the bald people, or you know, for the bald men, www.IamJacksonLamar. Again, www.IamJacksonLamar.com.
All right. And
my Instagram. I'm sorry. My Instagram is That Hair Tattoo.
So basically, I'll have both of those links posted, probably right here, maybe right here. Have both of those links posted, but you guys, you know, y'all follow, man. Follow him. Check his work out. If you're in the area, come by. Come by. Yep. Just the guy. I know. Don't do that. I know a lot of y'all bald people, man. Hey, this y'all guy.
Hey, I'm just making your bald style better. I know you appreciate your bald head, but let's make it better. Let's upgrade it.
Let's upgrade it.
What's the word? Make it sexy, right?
Make it sexy. That's the quote of the month. Make it sexy.
All right, but I appreciate y'all. Like I said before, road to 2.5. Appreciate y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to share. Thank y'all.